we played signs of some really good cricket through this tournament. Obviously the Mumbai game was as good a batting performance as you'll see, and obviously not a great bowling performance, and the same thing against West Indies. Didn't bat as well as we wanted to, although on that wicket 10 more runs would have been par. And then we brought it back with the ball, and it's in both games we did one half of the game we did really well, and then tonight obviously bowling first. I think as a team that's our strength. The bowlers bowled really well, and we chased down a small total, which is never easy. On these wickets it's always tricky. You see all the games, it's been low scoring games, it's very tricky. So yeah, it was really important for us to have a good partnership to start off with, because the only way the team will beat you is if they get wickets up front. So yeah, after the run out it was nice that we could just make it a bit stable, but yeah, it's very bittersweet. We're going back to South Africa out of the World Cup, and that's not where we wanted to be, but we've only got ourselves to blame. It's difficult to say. I think AB is he's played in different positions. We've tried him obviously in different roles, but I think AB will be the first guy to say that he he's a very good cricketer, and he actually said it himself that he needs to improve his T20 stats. He's a world-class player, and I think that's his journey now. He wants to try and improve that, so hopefully we can see a bit more of AB going forward into the future, because a quality player like that, cream always comes to the top. So, but AB is the first guy to say that he wants to improve that, and tonight was a great, I suppose, step in the right direction. But to finish a game off, to get a not out, that's the best way you can win games of cricket. And to compare last night to someone like Virat Kohli, as he does it for a living, he does it regularly, and that's how all of us try and be. As batsmen, we want to be more consistent in winning games for your country, not just the odd 30 year or 20 year you consistently do it. So yeah, he's a proud performer, and yeah, that's hopefully we'll play a lot more cricket for South Africa, and that will change. We played good cricket leading up to the World Cup. We were very consistent in the subcontinent. We beat all our teams that we travelled here. But a World Cup is a do or die tournament, and if you make mistakes, it's not like a series where you can come back into the series. We made one or two mistakes against England. They punished us for it. We made one or two mistakes against West Indies. The teams in a T20 World Cup is so close to each other. If you're not on top of your game, tonight was a good example. Sri Lanka made one or two mistakes with their batting, and we capitalised on that. So yeah, we've only got ourselves to blame. The sad thing is now it's 4 years for the next World Cup. It's not 2 anymore. So obviously a few of the players here will not be there then. So that's going to be the challenge now for the squad, is to try and, I suppose, rest some of the senior players to try and see if they still want to go to the next World Cup, and then with that you can breed some young players. But I don't think there's a lot of T20 cricket coming up this year. It will probably take a little bit of back seat, so when we get there we'll reassess again. It's difficult though, because T20 cricket, like I said, sometimes it's a gamble, let's be honest. Sometimes you just, Chris Gale, whatever, rocks up and he wins the game for you. But the one thing that I can say that we were poor in was our extras. Every game we had more wides or no balls than the opposition, and that's always a basic and a controllable. It's your job is to try and get the ball inside that line, and if you do it less than opposition, generally that's 5 or 10 runs that you don't have to score with a bat. So that's possibly the key area for me, where in the first 2 games when we lost, that was probably the key.